like I said, when the new owners come in, they're gonna find that they're gonna establish their power and work to what they want to do as well. Obviously, the manager will have his own plan, but they will make sure they make money as well, man. Like they've got to, in a way that's efficient for them, not what the Glazers want. You feel me? So yeah, man, it's crazy.
Nah, but I think we're gonna be good still. I think we're gonna be good. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, and what a lot of people need
let's
to
see.
a lot of people need to understand as well. Like even with the takeover, like I've seen loads of things going around, viral videos of certain Man United fans that we don't really talk about, talking shit about, oh, the Glazers are doing this, the Glazers are doing that. And a lot of these people don't understand how business works. Of course, the
Yeah,
Glazers are taking the piss, but also, the problem is with a lot of football fans, they don't pay attention to football outside of their own teams. Like, look how long it took for Saudi Arabia to buy Newcastle, bro. I think it took like
yeah,
18 months or something like that. Do you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, these
yeah,
things
yeah,
take time, bro. Like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
remember, Man
You did
United's
you did
not.
say July though, Rand. So you got own up to that. You did say July though.
I did.
So have
I
you
did.
have you
I did.
you
I
said
said.
it's July?
I
Okay,
said. I
okay,
think it's
okay,
going to be
okay.
July, and that was just me. And that was me using my business brain because I understand
Yeah,
how they like to manipulate business graphs and stuff like that for growth and the financial years and all of that.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So,
My personal
well,
opinion is that they are coming. It's just not going to be in the January transfer window.
no, no,
This
no,
this
bro.
this
Bro, it
transfer window.
might not be. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah.
if it's in the
'Cause they
third
don't go away.
financial
If you put that money
quarter,
in,
which is
if
why
you
I thought
put
it would
that
be in
money
July.
in,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair. That you're using your business
yeah,
brain and then putting it to what Man United are doing. Like, yeah, that's
yeah.
fair. That's a fair
Yeah,
judgment to
yeah,
make.
that's not
You
me
know what I mean?
saying. That's not me saying. Oh, someone told me. No one told me. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
That's me
no,
thinking. You
no,
know
no, no,
what?
no.
Q3 year, business year. I know how these guys like to manipulate the books. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand how people like Man United do it all the time. I remember when Ed Woodward was there, they used to come with the PowerPoint thing and they used to put out the statements to the shareholders and say, in the
Yeah,
third quarter, this, in the fourth quarter, this. Do you know what I mean? This is what they do, innit? This is how they entice
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shareholders. This is how they do all this thing. This is how they're paying all these guys. They manipulate social media. They manipulate the market where the shares are and all these things, bro. This is what they do, innit? So
Yeah, yeah,
every time when I'm thinking about these things, I always follow the money in it because that's the
yeah,
only way to kind of try and stay on top of what's going on. And if you look at Newcastle, remember Newcastle, the Saudis were coming in for Newcastle. There was rumors that they were going to try and block the takeover. There was loads of different things. The Newcastle takeover
yeah,
took over
yeah.
here, bro, and that's Newcastle. Man United
It's
aren't set up
Newcastle.
like normal football clubs. Like we've got a certain percentage of privately owned shares, and then we've got some shit that's floated on the stock exchange and that. Like we're not set up
Yeah, yeah. Not
like
set
a
up. Yeah,
normal
yeah, yeah.
we're not set up like a
Of
normal
course.
football club where we've just got one owner that owns everything. Like we're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
set up
facts. I
like
hear
that.
you.
So there's a lot of intricacies, yeah, as to how we're set up as a club, and then on top of it, we're one of the most high valued clubs as
Yeah,
well that already have billionaire owners. It's not like we've got someone coming through to buy a club from someone that don't have money. We've got
yeah.
multi-billionaires, yeah, potentially like trillionaires, yeah, doing business
Plus, yeah,
with
of course.
billionaires, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like
Billionaires.
coming in and buying Wrexham, blood. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? And
yeah.
even
You're
Newcastle,
getting
yeah,
them
Mike
dreaming.
Ashley was a Bandulu millionaire. Like, do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Nah,
don't
he
know if
weren't really a
Mike
millionaire,
Ashley
bro.
was a billionaire.
Look at Sports
I think,
Direct, man. Look
yeah,
at
but that's
Sports
it.
Direct, bro.
I think Mike Ashley was a millionaire, and trillionaires doing business with millionaires, and it still took over a year. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine if you're a
Yeah,
billionaire doing business with another billionaire, and they're trying to shaft you, and then on top of it, there's all these other things that you have to worry about, bro. It's gonna take time. Do
yep.
you know what I'm saying?
It
Of
is
course,
gonna
it's gonna
take
take
time.
time. So
You know what I
it's
mean?
just one of them
So,
things, bro. Like honestly, it's going to happen though. Like I don't see a world where the Glazers
yeah,
stay because I think that they know the consequences and repercussions of staying.
facts.
It damages
100%. You're
the
right.
stock, the share prices. It damages them.
Yep. 100%. You're right, bro. I'm fully with you, man. I think it does damage them. I think it does, you know what I mean? It does hurt them in that aspect. But I think for me, ultimately, you know what I mean? I think the Qataris would have put that astronomical bid in if they didn't really believe that they would get it in the end and whatnot. Like so,
Mm,
and they haven't come out, they haven't left the process, etc., etc. It's just gonna take more time.
mm,
That's where I think the frustration comes in with the fan base and whatnot. But ultimately, if it means that we get a clean slate and we end up getting them when we end up getting them, I don't think anybody's going to be not happier for it. You're still going to be happy at the end of the day. So
mm,
again, it's just us being impatient in it. That's what it comes down to, bro. You feel me?
100%. So I don't know. People just need to be composed, and that's it. All the PR about the Glazers staying in, bruv, this is not real, blood. Like you gotta understand, yeah, that literally with when it comes to Manchester United and when it comes to the Glazers, yeah, any sort of publicity, yeah, is
It's
good
good
publicity,
publicity.
bro. Bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
there's nothing going on at Man United, they just put out a story of the Glazers, bro. Bruv, Man United, yeah, is a media marketing machine. There always has to be something in the media about us, whether it's players,
Yeah, that's
whether it's
true,
the
you know.
manager, whether it's the owners. It always, bro, like man are just putting shit out for the sake of it, bro, because they know that more than any club in the world, yeah, like if you're talking about man, you get clicks, bro.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is, bro. These man actually openly hired a PR brother that was working for a newspaper, bro. Like they're not hiding what they're about, bro. So when you see all
Yeah.
these things coming out about the club, bro, like probably 90% of it's nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if
Yeah.
it's coming out
100%.
directly from the club
Yeah.
because they manipulate their own
Yeah.
shit all the time.
Mm. And also, they're on the NDA anyway, so we don't really know what they were saying. Like, had we
Precisely.
had some clarification as to what the Qatar were really thinking, like, I think all of these rumors would go ahead. And that's what the NDA does. It stifles your opinion and it creates a sense of illusion. It creates a sense of, you don't know what's going on. So then
Mm.
everyone has that kind of panic. Everyone has that kind of feeling of what's going on, man. Nothing's really been saying. Had people been allowed to say what they got to say, if only Qatari had said something like, and this is why they can't say that, oh, don't worry, things are happening, or don't worry, we're in motion. I think everyone would be chilled out. But because they can't say anything, that's
Yeah, but bro,
where
like, but if man are gonna say don't worry, yeah, there's no story side.
well there you go.
There's no
There you
story.
go.
Do you know what I mean? And
There
this
you
is the
go.
thing. That's what we need to understand. That like everyone needs to eat here. Do you know what I mean? The media need to eat. Once Man United
Yeah,
get sold, there's going to be
yeah,
nothing really to talk about for a little while. Then it's going to be, then we're
yeah.
going to get linked with all these players, and then they can say, oh, Man
That's a
United, the
good
owners
point, man.
spend 500
You know,
million
you
on
know
a player.
these
It's not.
these journalists, they're loving United because they create stories. That's most of them are in a job for that reason, Like
Mm,
by the way, yeah, that Amad Diallo story, yeah, when we went to play football training, yeah, the
mm.
Athletic wrote a report on that, and nobody knew about that, by the way, where he was training, what happened, da da da. Someone had tipped off the Athletic, whoever, and basically said what Amad Diallo was doing and made a whole new story about it. So that's where they're willing to go, these
And that's what
journalists.
I'm trying to
That-
say, bro. They'll write about anything,
Yeah.
Saeed, bro. It's like
They'll
that's
write
not.
about anything.
Oh, that never
That's
used to be
crazy.
news. That never used to be
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, and by the way, like I said to you, I told nobody. The trainer told me, and we met up and da da da. But these man found out from somewhere. Either the guy who's in the dome and is in the sports complex wanting a bit of money, and has said, listen, this guy's here and da da da,
Mm.
which is fair enough. But like nobody knew, bro, and still they're finding out information to make a story that shouldn't be really a story. A football player trains. Why is that story? You know what I mean? Like, we did when he used to have like sessions behind closed doors, was that a story? But what I've
No.
noticed now, football's become a situation where because we've got stan accounts, because we've got aggregate accounts, and because Man United making stories sells them money. Like the Athletic now, if you wanna watch their stories, you've got to pay. I think is it £1 a month or something now, or £3 a month. Like most of these guys now, you have to pay for what to read their content. I think the Guardians are similar as well. There's certain like Telegraph as well. You've got to realize that there's certain news stories that you've got to pay for to,
Yeah.
to, to read it. So that's where money comes involved. So money's
Yeah.
everywhere,
Oh, the
man. It's
athletics
crazy.
behind the paywall, bro.
Well, there you go.
It's behind the
There
paywall.
you go. So it's mad, bro. Like any news now is becoming news, bro. It's crazy. And people are
That's
making money off Fabrizio Romano. Like the amount of people, like Fabrizio Romano's got his bag now, but the amount of people that are making money off him is crazy. That's how they work. That's the game now. Everyone's
it.
making their money in their own different way.